We often hear people saying that leaders need to lead from the front. And what does that mean? Well, leaders who lead from the front are leaders that are visible, leaders that are accountable. And what does accountability mean? Accountability means that when things go well, then there's credit. But when things don't go well, then that leader also take accountability for that. They're visible. You walk into a room and it's a team meeting and you know who the leader is. That's the kind of leader that leads from the front. They're clear on behaviors. What are the behaviors in their team, in their group, their organization, their company? What is tolerated and what is not? No matter the performance of people, if the leadership behaviors are not up to standard, then they deal with that. They're clear on deliverables. They hold people accountable for delivering those things. You know that they are there. You know who the leader is. That leader leads from the front. But then you might have heard about the term leading from behind. What does that mean? Well, I think the ability to lead from behind is that you need to be able to practice all those things that I've just mentioned. You need to be accountable. You need to walk the talk. You need to be clear on deliverables. But sometimes we don't lead from the front. Often we're in a situation where we need to make other people successful. Whether it is our supervisor, whether it is our boss, whether it is some of our other stakeholders. I mean, we all have bosses. It doesn't matter what level we are. And so sometimes we need to make those people successful. And when we practice that, we realize that leading from the front comes natural to us as leaders. We know how to do it. We know how to be out there. We know how to lead these meetings. We know how to discuss them. We know how to be visible. But leading from behind takes a lot more practice. And the truth is, a lot more being humble about it. Because sometimes we can't lead from the front. Sometimes we need to make somebody else successful or help them to be successful and let them take the credit. And sometimes our egos don't allow that. Sometimes our egos get in the way of all of this. So in as much as leading from the front is really important for a leader, because that's where the obvious accountability sits, I think it's equally important that we are able to lead from behind, because sometimes leading from behind feels like you're not really achieving a lot. But if you think about it, think about your past people that worked with you, those that you helped make successful. How rewarding is that?